Darling. Darling. Why are you sleeping on the couch? You're supposed to be in bed by now.
What do you take me for, Donald?
Doris, I thought we are done with this.
Then tell me the truth. For once in your life, have the decency to come out with the truth.
Doris, I've told you everything. Anything aside that will be a figment of your own imagination.
Imaginations. What about the calls in the middle of the night? When I pick the phone, the caller becomes dumb. But when you pick the phone, they suddenly find their voices. Are those figments of my imaginations? Donald, don't take me for a fool, because I'm not one.
Doris, are you trying to tell me that you trust Susan more than your own husband?
She has never had any cause to lie to me.
I see. And I suppose I have.
Do I enumerate them?
Oh.
Do I? Donald! Donald, don't walk out on me! Donald! Donald, do I enumerate them? Do I enumerate how much lies you have told me? Donald!
Listen, Doris. After the merger of both companies, I have to work at least 9 hours. You know how exhausting that is. So after those physical and mental exertion, I need to come home to some level of peace. I have worked hard to make your life comfortable, to make our life comfortable. So if not for anything, I think I deserve some peace in this house.
Donald, I have stood by you through thick and thin. Mostly through thin. If not for anything else, for that reason I deserve the truth.
Is it the truth according to Susan? The truth according to your expectation? Or the truth according to my own verse of the story?
There is only one truth.
Which is?
Is she pregnant?
Is who pregnant?
Donald, I am not a fool. You may think I'm a fool, or you may even assume you married one. But let me assure you, I am not a fool.
Well, my darling, you are not. Like I said before, I am very, very tired. Whatever the problem is, I believe can be tackled in the morning.
Donald.
So if you don't mind, good night.
Donald. Donald, I'm talking to you. Donald, I'm talking to you. Donald, I'm talking to you. Donald, do not go to sleep. I strongly advise you do not sleep. Because if you do, you will not wake up.
What is your problem, woman? What is your problem?
Donald, ask your conscience. Ask your conscience. I want the truth.
What do you want to know?
Is she pregnant?
Ask me any other thing, but not that.
Donald, is she pregnant?
She's not.
No, Susan. No. Don't say such of my husband. I don't believe you. I don't.
But that is the truth. I am not telling you for you to break your home. I'm only telling you for you to be aware.
So, there is a she after all. Susan was right.
No. Susan was wrong. She's not pregnant.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
The last time I checked, the truth has never made anyone feel better. So next time you're asking for the truth, I guess you should put that in check.
Donald, why now? Why today of all days?
You mean while the truth has never made anyone feel better?
This is not a joke, Donald. You waited all these years until now to trample on your vows with a tramp.
A tramp? Why would you think that it has to do with a tramp? You don't even know her.
Because I know her.
You do?
I know her. I know her type. And some people are just worthy of content. Any woman who would sleep with a married man just deserves just that. I want the truth. Donald, why now?
Darling, you need an explanation.
I do. I am your wife and I think I am entitled to that.
Well, it's because I needed to do something for the first time.
Explain that.
The other day I was watching a TV commercial and a question popped up.
When was the last time you did something for the first time? I could not answer the question because I can't remember. I took a critical look at my life. What I saw was not pleasing. My past was receding into a labyrinth of vague memories. And my future was becoming an end rather than beginning. I see all my aspiration being swept away, vanished by a cruel deficiency of time. A distant past and a shrinking future left me with one option. Do something about the present. It kept echoing over and over again. Do something about the present. In order to sustain a good marriage and raise good children, I have made a lot of sacrifices. I have denied my impulse, my achievement, all that I wanted to achieve. I put my family's need above mine, and it has lasted long enough. Too long. I need to do something for myself, Doris. And much more importantly, I need to do something for the first time.
Correct me if I am wrong. But am I to understand that our life together is so insignificant that you throw them all away over some trivial impulse to do something for the first time? You are prepared to throw away 10 good years of marriage over some TV commercial. Is that how important I am to you?
Doris, it's not a trivial impulse. And it's not even as simple as you thought.
It's more complicated than that.
You would not understand.
Then make me understand. Make me understand, for my sanity is at stake here, Donald. Make me understand.
You see, Doris, one thing for certain is that I have not stopped loving you. That alone. I don't think I have the right word to explain to you for you to understand.
Why me? Donald, why?
Why what?
Why would my husband of 10 years want to leave me for another woman?
And how did you arrive to such conclusion?
What conclusion?
That your own husband is leaving you for another woman.
Donald, answer me now. Why now? Why another woman?
If you must know, she adores me.
And I don't.
She absolutely adores me. I don't mean to be vain. I think probably from the very first time she set her eyes on me, I was totally unaware of her. She was someone I found myself working with due to the merging of the two companies. And she was always anticipating and attending to all my wishes. She thinks I am the greatest thing since Old Testament. Here am I can't even maintain an hour of civilized conversation with my wife. And she thinks I am the greatest thing to happen to her. That is what I need, Doris. I need to be someone's hero.
Susan says she's very young.
One thing you don't understand, my dear wife, is that age has absolutely nothing to do with what we are talking about. Linda is never afraid of being a pure woman. She's not judgmental. She does not keep record of my mistake and little sins. Much more importantly, I am never afraid each time I am with her. And she does not expect me to meet up to a certain expectation in life in just a moment. And she said, and I quote, that she cherished every moment we spent together.
Linda. Such an appropriate name for her. I think it means snake.
Just like a woman would ignore an important issue and hang on the petty ones. Tell me, what has her age or the meaning of her name got to do with what we are discussing?
I will ignore that insult.
I'm sorry, my dear, I don't mean to insult you.
Donald, has it occurred to you that this may just be a passing phase? Oh, I'm sure she's good to look at. I'm pretty sure she's good to sleep with. But is she worth 10 years of marriage? Is she worth it?
Listen, my dear, I will never throw 10 years of our marriage as if it means nothing to me. But at this time of my life, I think I need her. But I want you to always remember one thing. I love you, and I would always do that.
Love me? The first time you said that, I ignored it. But I think I better correct you before you go to your grave with that total imbecile notion of love. First of all, do not say the word love because you do not know how to spell that word, let alone recall its definition. How can you love me when you don't need me? How? Dear husband, secondly, behind these psycho-emotional reasons for this despicable behavior of yours lies the simple truth, and that is your libido. At the bottom of this psychological area lies this undeniable fact. A man in his midlife crisis, lusting after a young woman. Psychologists refer to it as this Abishag complex. Dear husband, I know you would not appreciate this, so let me come back home. I'm referring to Wole Soyinka's lecherous character, Baroka, and his lust after the innocent and pure seed. The Baroka syndrome, if you wish. A man will always lust for what he lusted for when he first lusted. That is what this is, husband.
Is that what you think it's all about?
That is it.
Pure animal lust. A man who is in his midlife crisis, lusting over an innocent young woman. Is that how you interpreted it? Well, my dear, I would say it again. You are miles away from the truth. Not that you are blinded to a fault, but you still want to make me responsible for it.
Is the truth a bitter pill to swallow?
The truth? My dear, you won't even see the truth if it jump and slap you in the face.
Really? Is that so?
You want the truth? Let me tell you the truth. I want someone who loves me for who I am. Not someone who loves the younger me and feels she is stuck with the older me. No, someone who knows that when my left eye twitches, it means that I'm lying. Not someone who knows all my deep dark secrets and presents it to my face every day like a mirror. Not someone who is no longer surprised of what I do. We've been married for 10 years. And in these 10 years, I've grown so much knowledge. Bursting with innovations and ideas. But you still see me the way I was 10 years ago. I need to be seen with a new eyes. I need to by a new love. My dear, it is not lost. It is hardly lost. I need to be loved the way I was loved when I was forced to love. If you don't mind, excuse me.
Don't. Listen to yourself. Listen to yourself, and your argument will testify against you. That I know your fault is what makes my love beautiful. That should tell you that in spite of your failures, your mistakes, your regrets, the very fact that I know that you are not perfect and I still love you, that is the beauty of my love. If you feel the need to rediscover, redefine or reinvent yourself, please do it through the eyes that know you, not through some ignorant eyes. Please.
Doris, when you look into my eyes, what do you see?
You really don't know what I see now. I don't think so. I don't think you really want to know what I see now.
All I ask for is some level of innocence. A certain lack of cynicism that sometimes you look at me as if you're seeing me for the first time. That is all I ask for. But you can't give me that. You know why? You know too much of life's little sorrow not to be a cynic.
And you think youth is synonymous with innocence, right? You think that a young woman is the Alicia that will rejuvenate you from a man of 35 to a youth you once were? You think a young woman is a solution to your midlife crisis? If you think so, then you're more stupid than I think you are. Yes. Dear husband, you're not the first, neither will you be the last man that will ignorantly think that a young woman is a magic potion that will return your declining manhood. Dear husband, you are not. And you're far from it. You're far from it. Far from it. Oh God. Oh God. Far from it. Oh.
Hello, George. Yes, your PA told me that your office has submitted the proposal.
Yes. No, I was not opportune to go through it. Oh, hold on, George. Can we talk about this at the club tomorrow? Okay. No. It's not the right time. Thank you very much.
I am really sorry. It's not my intention to make you go through this. I love you, and you know that. I will never stop loving you.
I can't remember when we were feeling passionate love like this. You look happy.
Yes. You see, the great philosophers insist that happiness is not a human possibility. But now I can respectfully disagree to that. Did you remember our 5th anniversary in Dubai?
Don't know. Don't remind me of that hilarious disaster. It's been ages.
Oh yes, darling. Oh yes. You see, a lot of water has gone under the bridge. All the little crumbs are now full-grown trees. We've forgotten those simple pleasure. Those simple pleasure of holding hands and walking in the street. Talking to each other and telling each other silly jokes. Those simple pleasure of pillow fight. We became adults and put away those childish pleasure.
Any man who is remotely interested in a woman should know about a woman's tears. The most powerful weapon in the arsenal of any woman, young or old. First, there are those slow, rather loving little stream that runs down a woman's cheek like a small liquid diamond, reducing a wise man to begging. Then there are those hot, angry, blushing fountain that erupts like a motion lava and inducing a wise man to run for cover. Then also there are those turbulent water that leaves you confused. You don't know why she's crying. You have no idea what to do. You can't offer any help. And finally there are those underground rivers. Those tears that are hidden deep in a woman's heart. That's when they finally find their way and break free, overflows. When those shattering springs find an outlet, they bring with them
a dungeon of pain beyond every man's comfort. Those tears are capable of rendering the strongest man impotent in just a minute. A woman's tears is her greatest weapon.
Are you sorry about what happened?
Say, Doris, there are issues that we need to settle individually. I don't think we should do that under the same roof.
I'm listening.
You need to let me go, Doris.
Donald, for so many years, I have seen myself through your eyes. I've been defined by your perception of me. Donald, where do I start from? Where do I start from?
Please, Doris, don't make this difficult than it already is.
You think it's easy for me, Donald? You think it's easy for me?
You see, I'm sorry. I am committed.
Committed? Committed to what, Donald? What other commitment? What other commitment is more important than the one you made to me before God? What other commitment?
I lied to you, Doris.
About what? Our marriage vow? You lied about our marriage vows?
That's not what I meant.
What do you mean?
It's, I'm sorry. It's about Linda. Linda is pregnant.
No. 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 No.
How many times in the past 5 years have I expressed my willingness to solve this charade we call a marriage? And how many of these instances have you used to work as an excuse not to iron it out?
How?
What I mean is that marriage is work, a lot of work. And for all your intelligence, you ignore the fact that you should have devoted as much time and energy in feeding this relationship just like you did in your career as a pharmacist.
What has my career got to do with this?
Everything. Because I silently watch you rewrote your marriage vow. Replace your promising love, cheer, and obedience with words like independence, equality, and partnership. Tell me, when was the last you demonstrated any form of affection to what I say or do? If I ask you, I believe you can even answer that. The truth is that your love mind gets more attention and care than I do. You don't even sympathize when I complain about work. You don't sympathize, all you do is judge me and pinpoint my mistake for the past 9 years.
10 years.
Thank you very much. 10 years. In that 10 years, you should have understood that I am not perfect. That I am human. I make mistakes. That's why they invented erasers. But would you agree to that fact? No. All you do is to nag me. Nag and nag, telling me how my age should have known this or that. Blah, blah, blah. Sweetheart, can't you see that we are no longer compatible? I am very nervous each time I'm with you. I'm so scared the next words to use. I am so scared of my next choice of words. I just don't want to trigger one of your sermons. You don't see anything good around me. If you do, you don't say it.
In other words, I've become cynic.
Sweetheart, you are more than cynic. You are pessimistic. You are so worried about everything. We can't even sit down and watch a movie without you complaining that he is full with sex and violence. You complain that the newspaper is full of bad news, that the music on the radio is bad. You complain practically about everything. Listen, darling, after a hectic day, 9 hours of work a day, I should come back to some peace. I don't get it. And it is really, really pissing me off. I don't like it at all.
Are you suggesting or implying I pushed you into the arms of another woman? You're the one having the affair, yet I get blamed for it. What kind of perfect justice system is this? What kind of unfeeling, selfish rationality is this? That I should feel guilty if you cheating on me? Do not imply I pushed you into the arms of another woman. I did not! You jumped! You jumped!
Doris, it is quite obvious to me that you are not prepared to accept your responsibility in your role the way this relationship turned out. Like an ostrich, you bring your head in the sand and pretend you have absolutely nothing to do with this because you want to put all the blame on me, forgetting that it takes two to tango. You would prefer to believe that all our problems started when I had an affair with another woman.
With a younger woman.
A younger woman who showed me things I never thought existed. Things that my darling wife is unable, unwilling, and in all likelihood incapable of showing me.
She brings the meaning of the word love, care, and admiration. You see, this young girl, she's full of ambition, bright future, but she decided to sacrifice her youthful age just to make a sad married man like me happy.
Sacrifice? What bloody sacrifice are you talking about, Donald? I have suffered pains for you. I have bled to give you 2 beautiful children. If that is not enough sacrifice for you, Donald, then crown me with tongues and nail me to the cross. What is the sexiest joke? A man grows sideburns and a woman grows side effects. Donald, this is unfair. Donald, it's been more than 8 years.
My darling wife, is 10 years to be precise.
Oh yes, 10 years. 10 years and you feel I'm not good enough for you anymore. Donald, I may have lost my waistline and my bust line. My breasts may not be as springy as they used to be. But don't forget one thing, Donald. I am still your wife! Your wife, and that has not changed!
What does a man do when he realizes that he can't find what he fell in love with in the woman that he loves? What does he do when he wakes up to discover that the object of his affection has become the subject of his affliction? You may not believe it, but I have discovered a bitter truth. Every married man is sitting on a volcano. One day, just one day. Boom.
Doris, where have you been? You've not been around the house.
I drove around for a while. I really needed to.
You drove around for a while? Around 4 a.m.? Are you crazy or something? What if something had happened to you? What if you were attacked?
What can someone else possibly do to me that you haven't accomplished, Donald? I am still bleeding from your knife wound.
Don't melodramatize, Doris.
And don't be a hypocrite. Don't stand there and act like you care about what happened to me.
I don't care. You are my wife and you are the mother of my children. I bloody care.
You're moving out.
I believe that's the best thing to do right now.
Best for who? Or for her?
Listen, Doris, we need some time apart. And if you would for once look at things dispassionately, you would know that this is the best thing to do.
Dispassionately? You mean I should see things your way? Okay, Donald. So, where are you going to? A hotel?
No, I'm moving in with Linda for a while.
You're doing what?
Please, Doris, try to understand.
Understand what? Understand your cowardice? Understand your ingratitude? Or your despicable behavior? What exactly do you want me to understand?
This is not what you think.
This is not what, Donald? Oh, you expect me to accept the situation and let you go? If that is what you want me to do, then I'll be damned, Mr. Donald Nweke Williams. You must think me a fool, or even an irredeemable imbecile, or else you will not ask me to understand.
Listen, Doris, I thought we would settle this thing amicably, but I was obviously wrong.
Obviously you are. Obviously you are. We're going out. Donald, just get out of my sight.
What? What are you saying?
Donald, I have stripped myself before you. I have crawled. I have begged. If that is not enough, then get out.
You don't order me around my house. What is wrong with you?
You'll soon find out.
Don't do that. Listen, why? That is why I hate you. We can't even maintain a civilized conversation. If it is Susan,
Susan. No, it's Linda. Donald. Linda. It's Linda.
Doris, it is not Linda. It is Susan.
Susan. I've been a fool. So Susan is Linda. This is my reward for 10 years of loyalty. Tell me this is not true.
Doris, it was not my intention for you to find out this way.
Oh God. Oh God. How did this happen? How did this happen?
Please,
But
Doris.
why did she? How could you do that? How could you? Susan is our daughter's friend. Our daughter sees her like an aunt. She's like a mentor to our daughter.
Doris, like you said, she is our daughter's older friend.
And what significance has so few years? What significance? I wonder what more lies I have to uncover. I want her done out.
I am sorry. It was not my intention for you to find out this way.
And you think finding out another way will lighten its gravity?
Please, I am sorry. Find a place in your heart to forgive me.
You're sorry. You're sorry. Your apologies are becoming meaningless. In fact, they are meaningless. Donald. I can live without you, Donald. I know you wish I could not. But I would not diminish myself by your death. I would not wallow in self-recriminations to make you happy. And I will not burden my conscience with your guilt.
Believe me, I'm glad you'll be okay. At least I won't have to worry myself about you doing anything stupid.
Anything stupid? Like slash my wrists? You think I will kill myself for you? You're not worth dying for, dear husband. You're not worth dying for.
Well, darling, since you're okay, I think I don't have any other thing doing around here. Still good to
10 years of marriage is a lifetime. Is it not worth a kiss? A hug? Or even a handshake?
Doris, what is all this?
Don't you remember this day 10 years ago?
What day are you talking about?
Look at the calendar, my dear husband. It's our anniversary.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm really sorry.
Don't be. I know you are sorry. You've always been. We both are searching for new things now. Happy anniversary, dear.
Doris, believe me when I say I am sorry.
Sorry is such a sorry word. Don't say it. happiness versus mystery, hope versus fear to be and fear not to be. For me, it's a matter of choice. I have made my choice, and I too want to do something for the first time. Yes, I choose to be strong. I choose to believe that whatever sublime reason there is to my existence will be told me in this world or in the world to come.
Well, Doris, I am not ready for your philosophies. If you don't mind, I would like to go.
I have not finished. In the ancient Greece, there was a queen named Medea. Her husband's name was Jason, king and queen. What did Medea do for Jason? She sacrificed her conscience, her morality. She even killed the Jason become king. But Jason, whom I believe is a distant relative of my husband, betrayed Medea's love with another woman. Dear God, all hell had no fury than a woman scorned. In her rage, Medea killed all the princes. She killed all her children. Jason asked, why? And Medea answered, to break your heart. A fair price to pay to take away the smile from your face. Tragedy. What a woman would do for love. The gods judged Medea, and they found her not guilty.
What cause? What are you trying to say?
You tell me, Donald. What's a woman capable of when she stops feeling pain?
I don't understand.
I love you, Donald. Believe me, I love you. But I would rather see you dead than in the arms of another woman. Donald. Donald. Donald! Donald!
What?
No. You made me do this. You made me do this. No.
What did you do?
No. I'm sorry. Hello, Susan. Should I address you by a second name? Linda. Oh yes, I know. I know everything. I know everything. You had me fooled. Yeah, I know you're sorry. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. You know, we all women, we inherited something from our mother Eve. And that thing drives us to lie, cheat, and deprive other women of their happiness. It's in us all. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry because you do not know the extent of how sorry you should be.
No.
I am not God. I do not forgive sins. But I'm curious about one thing though. Why did you tell me? Why did you tell me? Oh, I appreciate your honesty. I appreciate your honesty. And against my present sentiment, I wish you and your born child happiness. But I doubt if you will get that. I doubt. Because it will take more than a lifetime to forgive a crime like this. I doubt. No. You cannot speak with Donald. You cannot speak with him. You cannot speak with him. Goodbye, Susan. Goodbye.
Don't. For God's sake. Please.